Hello, everyone, this is Yoko. In this channel, I feel that a lot of information from China isn't accurately reaching countries outside of China, so I've taken it upon myself to gather information and share it in English. I source information from multiple media outlets, so I'd be delighted to receive your thoughts and comments on the video's content. Since English is not my native language, I'm using an AI speaker to generate the audio to ensure that I convey the information correctly. If you enjoy this content, please consider subscribing to the channel and showing your support. Today, I want to discuss the news of Li Keqiang's death, a topic that has garnered significant attention in Japan. I'd like to introduce what discussions are happening in the Chinese media regarding this matter. Many people in China were surprised by the sudden news of Li Keqiang's death, and another aspect of this surprise is that he passed away at the age of 68. In comparison, it's said that Jiang Zemin passed away at the age of 69. There were even rumors of his death circulating worldwide before that. In other words, the idea that he passed away suddenly had been discussed for quite some time. I'd like to talk about the level of healthcare in China. China is a society with significant disparities in many aspects, and healthcare is no exception. There are regions in China where healthcare infrastructure is almost non-existent, while in other places, state-of-the-art medical facilities are available. Chinese doctors often include individuals who have returned after studying abroad, including in Japan, and they bring back extensive experience. Being a doctor requires not only intellectual capabilities but also experience and skills. Just having knowledge is not enough. Experience comes from seeing various patients and performing surgeries multiple times. China's characteristic is that it has a very large number of patients. So, even before studying abroad, those with advanced capabilities are selected to go. These individuals return and handle a wide range of medical procedures. China's healthcare standard is partly outstanding, with many highly capable professionals. Furthermore, in China, there are certain medical treatments that can be done, which may not be ethically acceptable in other countries. For example, there are cases where necessary organs can be obtained, which might not be possible in other countries. There are even genetic modifications of human embryos, which may not be allowed in many other places. So, in the Chinese environment, there are treatments that are beyond what is possible in other countries. Communist Party officials are said to have access to cutting-edge medical care on a global scale. Jiang Zemin is said to have lived until the age of 96. Of course, there are doubts about whether he actually passed away at the age of 96, but it is clear that he lived quite long. Therefore, when Li Keqiang passed away at the age of 68, it may seem too early, and people might wonder if, like other Communist Party officials, he could have lived longer with access to cutting-edge treatments. In Jiang Zemin's case, there was uncertainty about his whereabouts, and there were rumors about what he was doing. Even after his supposed death, there was a period of uncertainty before the announcement was made. However, in the case of Li Keqiang, the announcement is coming soon, and he appeared to be in good health not long ago. Some people think that he didn't die of natural causes but might have been subjected to some kind of foul play, though this is purely speculative and lacks concrete evidence. Regarding the implications of Li Keqiang's death for the current Communist Party, there are both positive and negative aspects. On the positive side for Jiang Zemin, he was a member of the so-called princelings, which means he was the child of a senior party official and had joined the Communist Party from the beginning. On the other hand, Li Keqiang was a self-made individual who worked his way up. There are people with a background similar to Jiang Zemin and those like Li Keqiang within the current Communist Party leadership. While there isn't a very strong sense of unity between these two factions, there is some common ground. What I mean is that self-made individuals have specific expertise and in-depth knowledge in various areas. They have to be competent in their respective fields to succeed, and although it's said that they buy their positions, they still need a certain level of competence. Accepting bribes to advance someone who doesn't seem to have much potential with anything other than money can be challenging because there are opposing factions who may not approve of it. Even if one decides to accept the money and promote such an individual, they must possess a certain level of competence, otherwise, they won't be able to advance. Without at least a minimum level of ability, advancement is impossible. However, in the case of the princelings in China, their rise to power is not based on merit but on their connections and relationships. Within the Chinese Communist Party, there are these two types of officials, the self-made ones and those who come from privileged backgrounds. Princelings come from privileged backgrounds. They may not possess significant abilities, but they hold power through connections and influence. These individuals can be seen as aristocrats by birth, in advantageous positions despite lacking substantial abilities, controlling things from the top. This situation can be unsettling for people with real abilities working below them because they see the capable ones being replaced by individuals who don't bring much to the table. Individuals like Li Keqiang could potentially gain the support of self-made officials. Ultimately, for a country like China and the Communist Party as an organization to function effectively, it requires capable individuals in leadership positions. If individuals like Li Keqiang, with real abilities, don't rise to the top, both the country and the Communist Party could face challenges. The actual circumstances surrounding Li Keqiang's death are still unclear. However, in Chinese-speaking communities, there is a growing belief that his demise might not be solely due to a natural illness. Additionally, there are concerns that it might be related to actions taken by the current Chinese government. In a climate of increasing government control and criticism, events like Li Keqiang's death can become rallying points for those who oppose the government, reminiscent of past incidents like the Tiananmen Square protests. As a result, the mystery surrounding Li Keqiang's death is seen as potentially contributing to the atmosphere of fear that has persisted within the Chinese Communist Party. If the speculations continue to spread, the regime's authoritarian grip on the country may tighten further. Young people in China, who are struggling with job prospects, may see Li Keqiang's memorial gatherings as a way to express their discontent. In summary, the situation in China remains complex and will require ongoing attention. That's it for this discussion. Until next time.